I'll just keep her.
Andrew, come here.
All right. Is it all set up?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you know what? I'm gonna take it from behind.
So you can just say, as long as the name goes last, you can make up whatever. I'll make it sound good. All right, cool.
All right, you guys ready to have fun tonight? Come on, I know you're here.
I'm ready to have
A little bit louder, let's go. Oh, you guys, sad, quiet crowd. All right, first up tonight, we have some comedians traveling all over the world. First up, we have Andrew Rivers from Seattle to entertain you and hopefully give you a little bit of laughs and liven us up.
There you go.
So give it up for Andrew Rivers.
Thank you very much. Thank you. How are you guys doing? Good. That's good. This is a very interesting event. Someone's going to get epilepsy by the end of it. So, thanks for coming out. I know I'm a comedian. I don't know if you guys know what's going on. I have a very interesting life, obviously. I was doing a show a couple weeks ago, and I was doing a bunch of porn jokes, and this girl comes up to me afterwards. She goes, "You're very funny, but I'm sorry I have to masturbate so much." I was like, "How sorry? You know, let's work this out." So, yeah, that's exciting. It's tough to date as a comedian and travel all over the country, you know, and traveling a lot, which is great. I'm super famous, so I get to drive to all my gigs. I love it. And I got a new car 2 years ago. I got 100,000 miles on it already, which is pretty ridiculous. It's worth it. It's great. And every time I get my oil change, they look at me weird because I was at a chicken loop the other day. He's like, "Why do you have so many miles on your car? It's a brand new car." I was like, "Oh, I'm a comedian. I drive all over the country, super famous. Never heard of me." He's like, "I can tell just by looking at you that you're a comedian." I was like, "Oh, what the hell is that supposed to mean, right?" Right? I was like, "Oh, what a coincidence, because I can tell by looking at you that you didn't graduate high school." Joke one, complete. All right, you guys sports fans at all? Sports fans? That's good. I'm a big sports fan, but I live in Seattle, so I cry a lot. And I found this out. We have a thing that's called the 3 strikes law. I was like, that's awesome, right? I don't even know what it does. I don't even care. It was like baseball rules. It's cool with me. I think we should have all of our laws, like name after sports rules. That'd be fun, right? You can legalize gay marriage. Just call it the 4 balls law. Right? 4 balls and you walk. Talk about a doubleheader. Come on. All right. You guys understand why I think this is funny? Let's talk. They say comedians should talk about what their passion is, so hope you like dick jokes. Welcome. Telling jokes. So, I don't know. I joined online dating sites. Anyone ever done that? No? Yeah. Because you guys are in college. You just fuck anybody. That's good. I didn't, I don't know. I joined the online sites at Craigslist. You guys heard of that one? No, Craigslist seems like a weird place to meet people, you know, like, does she come with the couch? How does this work? I was scared that, like, if I put an ad on Craigslist, one of my friends would see it, you know, and that'd be a weird conversation to have, where he's like, "Dude, what are you doing on Craigslist?" And you're like, "Dude, what are you doing looking at dudes on Craigslist?" Plus, how did you even recognize me? Because all my photos are from the waist down. That's really weird. So I joined this site. It's called OkCupid, and I don't know the difference between like Match or any of those. I just joined that one because it's free and you give a fake name, right? Because I'm a celebrity. I don't need people tracking me down. Right? It's working clearly. But I joined the site like 2 weeks after I joined. They sent me an email that said, "We determined through our research one of the more attractive members on our website." I was like, oh, I didn't know computers got drunk. That's amazing. Who's making that determination? Some creepy guy in the back room just rating people like, you're sexy, yeah. Kind of weird. I'll take it. You know? That's the weird thing about online dating. It's supposed to be anonymous, right? You're supposed to meet people outside of your circle. But how do you know, it's weird because I would see people I know. I would see girls I know in person all the time. Not only girls I know, but girls that have rejected me in person. Right? Because I'm reading their profile like, bullshit, you're like, funny guys, I'm hilarious. Why do you hate me? I don't know. I went home with a girl, I met a girl from online, and we started texting first. That's what you gotta do. You gotta text them, make sure they're not a serial killer or a dude. You know, just like text them first, and make sure there's enough LOLs in the sentence, right? But not too many, because then she's 15. And I sent her a text like, hey, hopefully if things work out, we can be good friends. She goes, I'm pretty sure once you meet me, you won't want to be just friends. I was like, oh, don't get me wrong, I already want to bang you. I just don't know if we can be friends afterwards. So we go out to a bar, we had a couple drinks, which is my preferred date destination, you know what I mean? That's my only move. Get them drunk, hope for the best. I don't know. It's just how I do. And go out to a bar, and after we had a couple drinks, she paid for all of her drinks. And I was in love. Right? I'm a comedian. Anything you can do to save me money, that's a turn on. You know what I mean? If you work for Geico, we're getting married on the spot. Right? 15% in 15 minutes, I think I can last that long. So, things are going well. We decided to continue the evening, right? We ended up going back to her place. Obviously, right? I didn't want to meet my parents just yet. Be an awkward morning, like, hey mom, this is, what's your name again? Right? Must Love Dog 69. I don't know. We get to her place, things are going really well, we're making out and stuff, and she gets down to her underwear, which is hot, but her underwear had the words, I get around on the butt. Oh, that's not good. Because the fact that I'm there on the first night means it's probably true. You know? Not that I'm ugly. I mean, I'm not plan A. Obviously. It's fine. Like, I don't even show up to bars till 1 a.m. I'm like, all right, who's left? What do we got? I can do better than that guy. Put me in the game, coach. Bruni. Right? I get around, and it's either that or she's the world's biggest Beach Boys fan. I looked it up. It's a Victoria's Secret line. Like, they have different things they put on the butt. They had like I get around. The other one they had was hard to get. You know, which I would have preferred that at least. Right? Hard to get. Hard to get is better than I get around, right? Hard to get is better than balloons from the ceiling with like a banner. One visitor. It's not a good idea. It's not the date. As a comedian, especially, I like to joke around. I like to have fun. Sometimes girls don't have a sense of humor. The same one as I do. I was out with a girl one time, we're joking around. She's like, you better be nice to me. My dad has a black belt. Well, it's like, I don't care. I have a black friend. And he has a purple suit. So, I don't know where that ranks. But they don't just give them out. You gotta kill somebody. Unless you played for the Lakers. Very subtle Kobe reference there. I have a friend, speaking of Kobe, I have a friend, she lives in LA. She won't sleep with me, that's all it is. And she was at a bar in LA, and Kobe Bryant was there, and he was like trying to hit on her and trying to get her to leave with him. And I was like, she's telling me the story, I was like, wow, that's incredible, I can't believe that. She's like, what, you don't think I'm hot enough for Kobe Bryant? I was like, no, I can't believe he took no for an answer. Solid? Yeah. Good. That's what I prefer. Alright, I'll tell you this one and then we'll get your next comedian up. It's very tough to date, you know, I don't know. I was on a date with a girl, I don't know if she's trying to impress me or if she's like trying to sound smart. She goes, did you know that semen has antibiotic enzymes that actually help fight bacterial infections? I was like, if you have a bacterial infection, I'm wearing a condom, alright, that's right? Like, call me when your throat hurts, and I'll take care of that. Alright, thank you guys very much. My name is Andrew Rivers. Exactly, alright. No, don't clap, it's alright. Good. All right, so your next comedian, a very good friend of mine, travels all over the country professionally doing comedy. He's an original writer for collegehumor.com. Give it up for Steve Hofstetter.
Oh, thank you. This is exciting. How many of you knew that there was going to be a comedy show tonight? All of you, and you still don't give a shit. Cool, all right. We will work on that. This is, see, my agent called me up, and he was like, hey, you want to do a show in Richland? And I was like, what the fuck is Richland? And he was like, it's part of the Tri-Cities. I was like, what the fuck are the Tri-Cities? Like, it's this thing in Washington. I'm like, okay, all right, I'll do the show, but I'm only gonna do it if there are balloons everywhere. And he was like, yeah, we're gonna have those. I was like, okay, but is there gonna be like a lot of neon? He's like, yeah, we're gonna do that. I'm like, are there gonna be lights that will be terribly distracting to everyone, including yourself? Including myself. He's like, yeah, we're gonna do that. And I was like, all right, let's do this shit. But is there gonna be a water park right next door? And he's like, yes, of course there will be a water park. I'm like, all right, let's make this happen. All my dreams come true. I am excited for any show, really, because I obviously crave attention as a comic. I've been teased my whole life because I have red hair and everyone else is an asshole. That's how life works for a redhead, because you know, your grandfather teased redheads, and his grandfather teased redheads, and his grandfather teased redheads, because his grandfather got raped by a Viking. And ever since then, that's right, the Vikings raped a lot of people, now I have red hair, and that is science. Anyway, very different than today. The Vikings do not rape people anymore. The Steelers sure do, but the Vikings don't. Really, a lot of Steelers fans here in Eastern Washington? It's unfair of me to say the Steelers don't rape people. Just Ben Roethlisberger. Just the quarterback. The Steelers don't know. Ben Roethlisberger likes raping people. Well, that's not fair of me to say. I don't know if he enjoys it, but he does it. He might be like, this is bad for me too. I don't know, but he does it. And don't think he doesn't do it. Of course he does it. There was a tape of one of the incidents, and it was destroyed. Why else would that have been destroyed? Was there a ghost on the tape and we're not ready for that yet? Just consensual sex and a ghost. Just a creepy three-way from beyond the grave. That's all it was.